What is up, my fam bam? Ashley Elizabeth here with AHM Artistry, and today we are testing out the Holiday Smashbox Holidaze. Get it? Get what they did there? Holidaze. This is the Contour and Spotlight Highlight Kit Palette thingamajig, and I am actually super duper excited about this. I know some people are kind of like over contour kits and like whatever, but this baby is a beaut. Well, at least she looks like a beaut. Hopefully she performs like a beaut because she's beautiful. So we're gonna dive into this palette. I'll give you some swatches. I'm gonna give you a comparison to the original Smashbox Contour Palette. We'll see how different those shades are or similar or whatever. Go over price point and we will apply them right on my face, baby. So if you would like to see that, sit back, hang tight, and keep on watching. All right, first things first, price point. This little sucker retails for $39 and you get 9 pans. Now I've already taken a peek at her. I haven't swatched her, but girl, it's big. Okay, this is the palette right here. How gorgeous. It has this like gold inside. That's beautiful. Do you see that? You see when my ring light hits it? Whoa, it's beautiful. It's unique. It's totally different. Packaging I've never seen before. And on the back, it tells you the names of everything. So it opens up just like this. Now this includes 3 matte contour shades right here, right in the middle. So you have your more cool tone contour shade, your bronzy kind of contour shade, and your matte highlight right there. Then on the top row right here, you have some shimmery shades. These can be used as bronzers. This one kind of has a pinky undertone, so it might be good for blush. And then the bottom row right here is a more intense row, more about blinged out. Well, we'll see if they perform that way. And these are big pans, you guys. Let's compare it to the Smashbox original palette. So this guy right here, you guys, this is the contour palette from Smashbox. This was my, not this one in particular, but this was my first contour palette ever. I think I bought it in 2007. Before anybody else was contouring, I was using this B. So many people weren't contouring at the time that they actually discontinued this, and then they brought it again later when the contour craze started, and it's like, they should have just kept it because the people would have discovered it, and it's awesome. It's beautiful. So I actually have another one of these in my pro kit because I love it so much. They blend so beautifully and they work for a wide range of skin tones. So let's compare those sizes. Okay, they're even bigger than that. That's crazy. This retails for $35. So for $4 more, you're getting a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch. And this giant mirror. Hey, it's me. Hey, me. So look at that. That's crazy. That's beautiful. So obviously haven't put it on yet, but my only complaint so far is this is a beautiful palette. It's gorgeous, but the hinge is kind of weird. Do you see that? It's like a book. You see that? Like this weird book. So it just doesn't feel, that part feels a little bit flimsy. It's a little bit annoying to open up. Like I have to like do that little number. I can't just easily, it's a little bit difficult. There is a little lip there, but it's just a little difficult to open. But you know what? It's beautiful. And what I do like about this, if it performs well, I might want to get another one for my pro kit because it lays down perfectly flat. So if you don't want to use the mirror, it could just sit right on your counter like that. But enough about the specifications because none of that matters if it doesn't perform well, right? So let's go ahead and swatch these puppies right on my arm so you can see everything up close, what the swatches look like at least. I know swatches don't tell a whole story, but at least you can kind of gauge skin tone and stuff that way. And I'm also gonna do a side-by-side comparison with this one in case you have it and you're trying to decide if you want it or if you have it and you want to upgrade, anything like that. Then here we go, let's do this. All right, let me know down in the comments how you guys like how that's swatched, and we're gonna just start. So if you notice, I already have my eye makeup done. That was from the Huda Beauty palette. So if you haven't seen that episode yet, I'll pop it right up here if you wanna see that eye tutorial and how everything went. And I already did my base makeup. I should probably turn my brightness down just a smidgy bit. This is actually also, this came, so I guess that's where the price point's a little different. This $35 one actually came with this brush, and I do use her, and every time I get a new one, I'm like, yay, I got a new contour brush. And it actually does quite a nice job. So I'm dipping right into that cool tone contour shade, and that one is called Contour. Groundbreaking name, I know. You want to take a little bit of this at a time and just kind of build it up, and it is doing exactly what I thought. Like, this is exactly how the other one performed so far. And you just have to now blend and blend. But she does blend very nicely. If you go in with a heavy hand, yeah, you're gonna have like a crazy streak right there. So just add a little bit and then blend it out. It's all about creating those shadows as opposed to warming up the face. Because when you want to warm up the face, that's where the bronzer, or even a matte bronzer, comes into play. And I definitely do that. But look at, oh, you know, it's not going to work for every skin tone, these cool tones, but you just have to ask yourself, do I like that? And if I don't want to use that, is this palette still worth it? Because you still have 8 shades to play with, maybe. We'll see, right? I mean, I haven't put them on yet, so. So I go in an angle like this, and then I take the flat side, and this works for any contour brush, and I kind of buff it out. Loving it. So far it's performing the same. Don't mind that little mean guy right there. Don't even look at him. Don't talk about him. I don't want to talk about it. And I'm just going to do a light contour on the nose. And then I take a little bit up here. Every face shape is obviously going to be different, but this is what I like to do. And then I take a little bit of that right underneath the neck. Now let's say you want to warm it up, obviously, right? So I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to dip it into that middle matte shade. That one's called Bronze. Again, very groundbreaking. There's no shimmer in it though, completely matte. And you can take that and layer it to warm her up a little bit. That'll counteract the cool tone. I'm not going to do too much with this because I want to go in with the other shades too that are for bronzing. You guys, maybe I'm biased because I already love this palette so much and that is in it. I don't know. Let's go in with something I haven't tried before, shall we? Let's go in with, let's see, this is called Crank It Up, this one up here. So I'm going to take my bronzing brush and dip into that. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's bronzy. Definitely got that shimmer popping. It did emphasize my texture a little bit though. I will say that. I don't know, that's a little bit emphasized. Ooh, but up here it's nice, like sun-kissed. Oh, it's sad. I'm not gonna be able to use the whole palette. Maybe my skin type would have been better with Crank It Up, although it looks like a highlight. I don't know. Now, if you ever feel like you went too far, you can take a little flat brush and you can dip it into that matte highlight shade. You can either use this to highlight or you can kind of bring up your contour a little bit, kind of blend it out like that. So that's just the highlight shade it's called. And you can take it up here if you brought it up too far. So that's what I like to use that one for. If I'm not using it to do a matte highlight, I like to use it to kind of like correct any crazy areas that were just blended very weird. And you can go back and forth just like I do with my brow bone and my eyeshadow. I kind of just go back and forth until I like the blend. Yeah, that's performing the same too. Not too much, not too powdery. The only thing is that bronze, since that bronzy shade has a lot of highlight in it, it has a little bit of texture. Let me zoom you in. Hopefully you can see that better, but I have a little more texture over here now because of that bronze shade, but that's just what some highlighters do. So you have to just see there's a lot of shimmer in that shade, so that might be why. Okay, now let's try to use this shade as a blush. I don't know how it's gonna work, but let's take, it's called Pink Nightie, this one right here. So let's take Pink Nightie right here and let's try, it's the most pinkish looking shade that is in. And I was hoping in pictures it looked a little more pink than it does in person. It's a little more nude, but let's see. It's a little too, wow. Ooh, she's highlighted. Okay, it's a little too highlighty for my cup of tea. So that's unfortunate. That's part of the reason why I bought this palette. I was like, oh, perfect. It has my contour shades, it has my highlight shades, and possibly a blush. So that's not great as a blush. It is glowy though. It is pretty. but I'll still have to layer another brush. I wanted to get this for traveling because I have to bring so many different palettes. I have my giant Kat Von D palette, and then I have a highlighter palette, and then I have my blush palettes, and I just wanted it all condensed. But this is still pretty condensed, just not including a blush really. Unless you like a really glowy hint of pink blush, it's just not doing it for me. But it is pretty. It would be pretty as a highlight, that glow, yeah. Speaking of highlight, let's go in with highlight. Which one should I do? Ooh, which one? I think we'll do two. Yeah, and then I'll layer them together to blend. So let's first go in with Snow Angel Pearl, this pinky one. Really pretty. Girl, where's my highlighting brush? There it is. So I'm gonna go in with that. These ones are supposed to be more intense too. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Blended really nicely into Pink Nightie, so that's good to know. On the other side, let's go in with Pearls Gone Wild. I just want to use as much as I possibly can to show you guys. Oh yeah. Oh, that's glowing from outer space, baby. Oh, and it has this pink hue to it too. So that is amazing. Okay, I'm liking that. Head On. For my skin tone, I do see a little bit of white. It is a white highlight though, so so I will blend that out a little bit, but you guys, I'm gonna put this one on top just to blend it, and a little over here to balance it. Yeah, see, a little white cast, so I'm just gonna take my bronzing brush and blend it. That helps with those casts that you might see from some really light highlighters. And then take a little bit of that matte white shade, and I just make sure it's all blended. And the highlight didn't go too far because then it accentuates the pores right there. Okay, let's do a little nose highlight. Okay. Ooh, that gold one's so pretty. Ooh, the gold one I want to put all over my face too, but I'm not going to do that because that won't make sense. I'm going to take, no, Pink Nightie's a little too glittery. What can I use for a nose highlight? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do Pearls Gone Wild. Yeah. It's not as intense as I thought it was going to be on the finger. It's just perfect. I noticed that Blow a Fuse Pearl, the first one that I did as a highlight, has a lot more glitter flecks in it, so that's why I did this one. This is definitely more of a highlight. Whoa, it's crazy. It's definitely more of a highlight. So, whew, let's put a little bit of that on a Cupid, but oh, this might be my new fave. I don't want to speak too soon, but this is really pretty. So that applies nice with the finger too. So there is that. Like I said, I might be kind of biased about it. I already love this palette so much, and I might be biased to loving this and already using it, but I love it. I'm happy with that. I'm going to be using this all through the season and beyond. It's really pretty. It's a very unique palette. It's pretty cool that this is their holiday collection because literally no other makeup palettes or brands are coming out with a holiday collection that looks like this. So it's a part of the Holidaze line from Smashbox. And it's in collaboration with an actual artist. They collaborated with LA artist Jen Stark. So I guess her art and stuff looks like, you know, that kind of cool drippage. So I'll have to look her up because I want to check her out. I do. You see this girl right here? Somebody needs to collab with her. Camille Rose Garcia. Hello. She is awesome. I'll show you guys that book one day. It is amazing. Overall, it's pretty obvious. I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing is I wish that they swapped out just one of these for a blush or had a little more pink in that one, less highlight, but that's just me being picky. It didn't say it was a blush palette. It definitely didn't. It's called Contour and Spotlight, and Spotlight meaning highlight. So, hey, I've never tried any of the Spotlight highlighters. Are they this good? Do you guys like the Smashbox Spotlight highlighters? I never tried them. Maybe I've been missing out on something because that's good. Ooh. So you have to decide for yourself if anything is ever worth it. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life and what to buy and what to do. I'm just going to tell you what I would do and what I would buy. Would I buy this one again? Abso-freaking-lutely. You bet your sweet bippy I will, because I think the value is there. I mean, for $4 or $5 more, I know you get the brush with this one, but you can get any brush for just like a couple bucks. This value is, it's kind of unbelievable. I can't believe this is only $39 considering how much you get. So that's a good price point. So that's pretty much it today. Not really much more else to say. This is the week of rhyming, let me tell you. Christmas is coming, so I got the rhymes in my head. Thank you all so much for watching. If you are new to my channel and you want to join our fam bam, all you gotta do is go down there and hit that little red subscribe button and join our fam bam. Don't forget to tap that bell because then you'll be notified maybe whenever I post videos, which is at least 3 times a week. So you'll have that to see. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope every single one of you, every single one, yeah, you, yes, you. I hope you have a great, freaking awesome, lovely, wonderful, happy, la 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 day.